All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, all honor, and all glory due to Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. I want to give double honors to our apostles and our elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace, salutations, and many blessings to you elect Akim across the four winds of this earth, kicking this word in sincerity and in truth. I'm the brother Sha'ar from the Great Millstone Dallas camp, and it was an article I just read, and it's it was breaking news a few hours ago. But this is a big deal, and this is key in prophecy. And we see a lot of prophecy passing forth right now, more so today than yesterday. Because as we know, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai is speeding things up, and he's making his presence known more and more. And for us being in the know, we need to understand more and more that he's on his way. He's coming. He's not going to leave his men high and dry. He's going to continue to put things out there for us to see, to help boost our faith, so we can continually praise his name and continually speak the words of prophecy, which is the testimony of Yahweh Shai. All right. So this article that we see here, it says major Gaza escalation. All right. Now it says 45 rockets fired at Israel. IDF strikes 25 Hamas targets. All right. So we see a lot of things taking place, a lot of war tactics taking place, a lot of prophecy taking place. All right, because this right here that was struck is the Holy Land. This is the land of our inheritance. OK, and the ones who are living there right now are the ones who claim to be Israelites. They claim to be Jews. All right. So within them being sent over there, I believe it was around the time of the early 1900s, and it was later established later on. This is around the time of the Balfour Declaration, when this was declared, when a lot of those gutter rats were sent back over to the land of Palestine. They felt they were fulfilling prophecy. All right. But when you go into this, it says 45 rockets fired at Israel. OK, so within you having people over in the Holy Land claiming to be Israel, the scriptures talk about, and I'm going to get it here in a sec, but the scriptures talk about, let me see, the scriptures pretty much talk about when we go back to our Holy Land, there's going to be no more wars on the planet Earth. So this is a big deal, and eyebrows need to be raised up right now. All right, because you have a lot of these so-called Bible scholars, people that think they know things, and they'll tell you that the Israelites are in the Holy Land. Well, why is this stuff taking place? Why is this going on? You have to ask yourself this question, because if this is pursuing to prophecy, when I say this, if those are the Israelites that are in that land, you have to answer the question, why is this going on? Because as the scriptures say, and I'm going to get it, but there's going to be no more war on the planet Earth. So not only is there war on the planet Earth, but you're seeing militia or military conflict going on within the Holy Land itself. So you devils, you so-called white people, you Edomites, and you other nations, y'all got to answer to this and see what's going on, you Christians. These are questions that need to be answered. Now, we have the answer to it, but nobody else is raising an eyebrow. Nobody else is asking a question. We seem to be the problem when we see tension like this happening, when all we're doing is speaking the truth. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to read this article here, and then I'm going to pull up a scripture I got pulled up, Lord willing, that's edifying. But when you read this again, the title says major Gaza escalation. So it's already conflict going on within Gaza within itself. And there's been conflict going on within that land, but it's escalating more and more. It's not declining. It's raising up. So brothers, we about to get out of here. Of course, more things got to take place. And we know how Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai moves. These are the birth pains, but we see prophecy taking place. So when we see these things, we need to hold fast and we need to keep pushing and not lose hope in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, because he's showing us things that a lot of righteous men back in the ancient world wanted to see. And we're seeing those things. So it says 45 rockets fired at Israel. IDF strikes 25 Hamas targets. All right. So it says some 45 rockets were fired from Gaza toward Israel. Toward Israel overnight on Tuesday. So this is just last night, after the Israeli military struck Hamas infrastructure in the strip in response to burning balloons being launched from the enclave in Israel. Later on Wednesday, the IDF confirmed its drone had fired a group of Gazans who were attempting to launch burning kites in the north of the Gaza Strip. In addition, the Israeli military said it fired a warning shot at a group of Palestinians launching flammable balloons from the strip toward Israel. No casualties were reported. All right, so no casualties were reported when they were doing these things, but still, this is a large move that was made. This isn't no light thing. This is 45 rockets that was fired at Gaza. Okay, death was intended. This was a threat. All right, there was nothing positive. The intentions of this action, nothing positive was intended. All right. It says Israel's Iron Dome missile defense system intercepted 7 of the 45 rockets fired overnight, and at least 3 landed inside the Gaza Strip. In response, the IDF again attacked the Strip, targeting a total of 25 Hamas targets. So this is stuff going on within the state, within the area. So you can imagine with this little bit of conflict going on within Israel, all the stuff going on around the planet Earth. But again, the key why I wanted to go into this, because this shows us that those people that live over within that land aren't the people of the Lord. Those aren't the Israelites. All right. Those are not the Israelites. We are the Israelites. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and also you others that are scattered abroad that believe in this doctrine that we teach, starting with our apostles of Great Millstone on down. And even men that teach this doctrine that might not have the name of Great Millstone, we are the Israelites, but it's important that we go into this doctrine, okay? But namely, don't want to get sidetracked or nothing like that. But this is a key point to show you who the people actually are, man, because those people over there aren't the Israelites. So now the question has to be asked, who are these people? When is this prophecy going to be taking place? All right. I got a scripture I'm going to pull up. Give me one sec, Baba Kashaw, my phone tripping. So this is Isaiah, the 2nd chapter. Now this verse right here is pursuing to the kingdom. All right. Pursuing to when we are in our holy land. All right. Because again, you had people, those gutter rats that were sent off to that land, and they felt that prophecy was fulfilled when this happened. But you see more war on the planet Earth than ever before. So again, I'm going to say it. The question has to be asked. Where are the Israelites at? Who are the Israelites? If they're not the ones over in that land, then who are they? Because by what we're bearing witness to, it's impossible for those people to be Israelites over in that land. Because you see more war on the earth than you've seen before. So this is Isaiah chapter 2. And I'm going to go straight to the point. It says, let me see here. Isaiah 2:3. And many people shall go and say, come ye and let us go up to the mountain of Yahweh, to the house of the God of Jacob, and he will teach us of his ways. Now this is pursuing to the heathen. All right. Because in that day, the heathen are going to be wanting to come up there and learn the ways. They're not going to have the laws, the statutes, and the commandments placed in their inward parts. All right. So they're going to have to learn of us. And this is in the kingdom. All right. And you don't see that happening right now. Everybody's stuck within their own ideologies. Everybody's stuck on their own beliefs. They're doing whatever the hell they want to do, which is another key to show you that those people that are over in the Holy Land right now aren't the true Jews, aren't the true Israelites, I should say. All right. Because you don't see this happening. Everybody's stuck within their own ways. Everybody's stuck within their own mind frame. All right. It says, and he will teach us of his ways, and he will walk in his paths. For out of Zion shall go forth the law and the word of Yahweh from Jerusalem. Now, ultimately, we know Israel or Jerusalem is a people before it's a place. And Zion means a monument or remembrance. OK, now, of course, with us preaching this word, we're doing that part right now. But it's not magnified as it is going to be in the kingdom, because the kingdom, the scriptures talk about it during the kingdom. They're all going to be willing to want to hear the word. That's not happening right now. We're just on the highways and byways pushing forth this word. All right. And people walk past and some people hear. But when that day comes, it says the heathen will come up. They will come up and listen. OK, so this is a future prophecy. And this is when Israel's back in that land. Verse 4. And he shall judge among the nations and shall rebuke many people. And they shall beat their swords into plowshares and their spears and their pruning hooks. Now, when you go into that, what that means is that weapon of war is going to be turned into a tool of labor. All right. And all you see right now are just weapons of war, especially when you go into these people in the Holy Land. All that's going forth is war. This is going into peace on the planet Earth finally, where it ain't going to be no war. Because as it says, the sword and the plowshares and their spears and the pruning hooks, these are weapons of wars being transferred to instruments using to till the land, or being servants or being slaves. All right. And best believe that's not happening yet. So again, the question has to be asked, who are these people in the land? If this was the prophecy that y'all were trying to fulfill pursuing to Isaiah 2, what's going on? Why aren't their swords turned into plowshares yet? Why aren't their spears turned into pruning hooks? These are questions that need to be asked. No, the questions being asked, these are questions that need to be answered. It says, nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. All right, so why is war taking place? Now, we know why war is taking place. But this is a question to you bastards. Yes, you bastards. You ones that are living in our land right now, that claim to be the people of the Most High. This question needs to be asked. So what's going on? Why is everybody learning war more so than before? Why are all these nuclear and chemical weapons being created? Why are there 45 rockets being shot at Gaza? What's going on? Y'all are supposed to, the whole planet Earth is supposed to instead have swords, have pruning hooks. Instead of having spears, having plowshares. So this ain't taking place. All right. So you people are phony. You people are frauds. And yes, you heathen are going to go into slavery. And when the coming of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua comes, which we believe is going to be very soon, then you're going to see how to rightfully rule the planet Earth. You're not going to rule it. You're going to see it through us. We're going to show you how it's done. All right. But it's beautiful seeing this prophecy being fulfilled. All right. So you people that are out there that believe those people that live in Israel are the Israelites, you really have to ask yourself these questions. Because as we see prophecy being fulfilled and as we see more war being placed on the planet Earth, you have to ask yourself, why is there war on the planet Earth when it's supposed to be peace on the earth? You say you want peace on the planet Earth, but you still don't acknowledge who the true Israelites are. So you need to ask yourself this question. All right. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua is getting ready to come back, and his men are getting ready to rule the planet Earth within righteousness. Call halal Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. And I'm going to end it off on that. Lord willing, this was edifying. I want to give all praise, all honor, and all glory due to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, Ba'Shem Rakakwadash. Double honors to our apostles and our elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace, salutations, and many blessings to you like Akyam across the four winds of this earth, kicking his word in sincerity and in truth. Shalom.